Hey there, my name is Umeshwara. In this video, I'll be walking through you my website, which is the Event Hub. I'll be demoing my front end, my functionalities, and show you the code behind those functionalities. I have built an event ticket buying site for my web development module, and in the left are the initial features that I've included in the proposal of my project, and in the right are the added features that I've implemented along the way in order to increase the quality of the website and to increase the user experience. And in the bottom right corner is the logo and the title of my event ticket buying site, Event Hub. Without further ado, let's get into the video. So, this is the landing page, the home page. Alright, so before I show you the flow of the website, I just want to show you I have performed secure routing, which is an often overlooked route protection, because if you don't implement those route protection, then a logged out user also can perform actions that a logged in user can do. So for example, I will open another tab, which is as a logged in user. Alright, so this one is when users want to publish the event, when they want to host an event. So this page is only accessible for users who logged in. So let's copy this and I'll show you an example of the secure routing I performed. So if I paste it here, and I try to access as a logged out user, it will direct to the sign in page asking me to sign up. Then only I will be available to access that page. Now I will show you the code of the secure routing. So here we can see events and publish is in the protected route. So only if you sign in, then you are able to access this page. Okay, now let's move on with the flow of the website. First, we'll be landing in the landing page, and then we can see an aesthetic carousel. First of all, let's talk about the header, because I've implemented an engaging hover effect for the users to engage with and just play with it. Alright, just in a way to indirectly increase the user retention and overall user experience. And then we can also go through the events, the type of events that are provided in my website. So Picasso Art Exhibition 2024. So when you press this, it will bring them to the next few events, and so you can see the carousel is working. And this is some reviews from some big companies in Malaysia. And now when we click on Explore Now, it will redirect us to the events page. So events has the same header but with a different words, with the different words. Okay, and all these pages are accessible as a logged out user. Only when you want to pick payment or publish events, then you have to be signed in. I want to show you this page in my website. First of all, I would like to show all my code for the website for the front end is in this app folder and in the root folder. Alright, so you can, so for example, now I'm showing you the events page. So I just press this, so this is where the code comes. Alright, so you can see this is the hover header, which is with the user effect. This is the hover header, and this is the search bar and category filter. You can see I have displayed effects. Alright, then these are the events that are displayed in cards in grid format. Alright, so all these are passed as props, so when I control and click on them, so you can see this is how the cards are displayed. They are being mapped, and then they are being displayed in grid format. You can see here in large screens, grid, the cards will be displayed in 3, and when in small formats it's in 2. Okay, then now let's move on to, let's click on, I will show you the workings of the search bar and the drop down menu. So now let's select a category. I will select arts. Alright, so you display all the events that are under the add categories. Alright, so you can see, and then let me show you the search bar, how it works. So any word, any capital letter, small letter, or middle word, it works. So let me search for this art fair. Let's type fair in all caps. Here you go, you can see that it is displayed. Alright, so one last thing I want to show before, let me just go back to the events. So you can see it's passed as query, since my category as arts and my search query is fair from here. Alright, so let me go back to events and show you I've also implemented pagination. So here when I scroll down, you can see I've implemented pagination so that users won't be scrolling endlessly and having a not so neat UI. So I've decided when there are more than 6 events, this one can be changed. So later, let's say if I have too many events in my app, I can change it to maybe 12 events per page. And then now if I click on next, it will show me all the other events that are in the app. So you can see this is the one we saw just now, the contemporary art fair. So now let's click into it. You can see the picture, the event picture, the name, the price, category. This is a checkout button. Alright, the details of the event. Okay, and below this event, before we check out, I'll just show you that we have this related event section where also same, it has a hover header effect, and it also has a call to action. Similar to all the other hover header which I forgot to show, but everyone has a call to action button. So for this related events, it brings you to the events page, making sure the user browse through other events in the page, making them stay in the website longer, increasing user retention. Okay, and then you can see the related events. Related events are basically events under the same category. So there's only the arts category event are displayed here. So now let's click on the get tickets button and buy a ticket as a logged out user. So we have been redirected to the sign in page. Let's say we don't have an account, let's just go and sign up. Okay, let me just submit an empty field. So it asks us to fill up every field. Okay, now I've entered all the details. I'm logging in as this user. So now I've entered a weak password. So you can see even before I click on continue, it asks me to enter a stronger password, more than 8 characters. This is the validation song that I implemented. So let's say I type A to F, which is not really a strong password. Before that, I want to tell that this is an existing user email. So by right, it should display an error message saying that this is an existing account. Alright, so you can see this email address is taken. Please try another one. So let's try put in another email address. Okay, so this is a made up email address. Alright, I'll show you how secure my website is in a while. So now let me just show you, let me just enter a strong password. So I have not entered a very strong password as well. So let's see what is the reaction. So it says it's been found part of a breach and cannot be used. So we should use a very strong password. This should be a strong password. So since to avoid users with invalid email account to enter my site, I've implemented OTP verification, where only when after entering the OTP password that is received in the email, then only they can enter. So if I click on continue, it asks me to fill up. Let me just click on something random. Still it says incorrect code. So validations are performed nicely. So let me just sign up using a valid Gmail account. So now it has sent an verify OTP verification to my email. So I just have to go and enter the OTP. Let me just show you. Directs us back to the specific event details page. Okay, now let me just show you the Google or auth that I've implemented in my website as well. Then I can select any account that I want to log in as. So let me just log in as an account that I have. So see, now it redirects us back to the specific event details page. Okay, now we can see that in this page, just now it was displayed as get ticket, but after logging in, it displays as buy ticket. And now after when we click on the buy ticket, this component is displayed, and here in this component we should enter the amount of tickets we want. And it will conditionally render the amount. So let's say if I enter 5, it displays the amount, the single ticket price into 5. If I press 10, it times 10. Alright, so now when I click on this, then I'll be redirected to the Stripe payment page. And in the Stripe payment page, if I submit an empty input, it will ask me to fill up all these fields. Okay, since this Stripe is under testing phase, so all you have to do is just enter 424242 and then validate, and we can successfully use the testing mode. Okay, once we click paid, it will redirect us to the profile page. We can see we have my ticket section, and below that we have my event section. Let me first talk about the tickets. Let me click. First of all these tickets have different QR code. If you can notice, I don't implement the same QR code for everyone, for every ticket. Then when I click on the tickets, the order details are displayed. The ticket QR code and the ticket ID is displayed on the left, and all the ticket order details on the top, participant details on the middle, and the price details is on the bottom. Right, alright, and once we scroll down, we can see more info about the event we have purchased ticket from. And when we scroll down a bit more, we can see the related event section. Alright, which basically showcases all the events of the same category. Now let's move on to the order details page. So I just have to come back to my event section. It shows you all the events that you have created, and when you click on this order details button, it will redirect you to the order details of this event. So it shows you all the orders that have been made for this event. So it shows you the participant details, the payment they've made, and all. So and here we have implemented a search bar as well. So you implemented a search bar as well, which is the same search bar as the one in the event details page. I'll just show you where is it stored in my code. It's stored in the components folder. In the code that is stored in the components folder are the codes that are always reusing across the site. So since I'm using my search bar again at this page of my website, so I will store it here in this components folder, because all components in my React project is all reusable components. I can use it in any part of the website. Let me showcase you the search function. It's similar to the search bar in event page. You just have to enter participant name, and it can be capital or small letters. So I'll just enter this name. You can see this participant is displayed. Alright, okay, now let me talk about one of the important parts of my website, which is the publish event page. So as shown earlier, you only can access this page when you are logged in. Where if you submit an empty input, it asks you to fill up everything, and it has extreme validation. So let's say event title, it has to be more than certain characters, and the dates, if you notice here, it should be the dates in the future, not in the past. And also the end date should be later than the starting date. So such validations have been performed. Okay, now after entering all the valid details, let me click on publish event, and you see once the event is created successfully, it will redirect us to the event details page. Okay, and we can see the events we've just created. Okay, as you can see, since the beginning of the demo, there are some cards that has this, whether it is in events page, event details page, or my profile page, there are some cards, some events with these two icons, but some don't have. Why so? Because these icons only are displayed on the cards, only on the events that are created by this account. So since I created this account, I can choose to directly update or delete the event from here itself. Now let me go and show you the update feature. If I click on update, it retrieves all the data from the database and auto inputs for us. Let's change the event title. Once we click on update, and you can see this is the updated event details. Alright, now I want to let me just delete it. And when I click on delete, it will ask me a confirmation message. Once I click on confirm, then it will be successfully removed from my database. And then we will be redirected to the events page. As you can see, the new events that I added just now, which I've deleted, is not here anymore. I just want to show you the code that I've implemented. I just want to show you the validations I've implemented in my event forms. So as you can see, if you come here, I've passed in this form schema, and the form schema basically just includes all the validations I've mentioned just now. Basically, the event title should be at least 10 characters, the description of the event should be at least 20 characters, and maximum 800 characters. And here you can see location to be at least 10 characters, and URL is optional, image URL, start date time, as you can see. Okay, I should not select a date too far. If I select a date more than 2025 January 1st, I will be prompted this message. Same for end date time. Alright, and if I didn't select category, it will display this message. And these are the validations both in the publish event page and the update event details page. As you can see, event forms. Alright. Due to time restrictions, I've only explained the important features of the website and show you the code of these important features. I am sincerely appreciative of the chance to independently cultivate my skills and develop this website. It's been a wild ride, but I am eager to apply these newfound abilities and I'm grateful for the growth and self-reliance this project has instilled in me. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.